Okay, y'all, this is part 3. So, like I said, recap. So, there's she didn't hack my page. She mad, and I'm gonna say she because this is who I'm assuming it is. Possibly him too. Don't really know. To this day, don't know. I have no inkling. I know the girl is known for hacking. I know she's really good at it. That's something that she does, scams and things. So, this is what I heard. Like I said, this is all hearsay, but it's kind of adding up. For whatever reason, she did not like the fact that we still co-parented. Um, that's my assumption. She couldn't stand the fact that he and I weren't mad. We weren't at odds. Um, I do have a previous ex that is my son's father. My son is 21. My daughter is 12 years apart from him. So I haven't been with a lot of men in between my kids. My son, and then when I left his dad, I met her dad like a year and a half later, and I've been out. That's all my son knew was him. So mind you, my daughter is 5 at this point, cause y'all this didn't happen uh, for months. No, this went on for years. Okay, let me just tell y'all that. Okay, so after the charade with her hacking my page, she went into threats, riding by my house, and then she popped up at me on me. I one particular day, I'm all about family. I've never been a person to bash my kid's father or what have you in front of them, or I'm all for let's just work through this. Let's be able to be cordial. Let's let the kids see us be friends. And I understand that sometimes that doesn't work, but it was fine. I'm not an arguer. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna fight. I'm just not. I'm not that girl. If you want to fight out of me, you gotta really piss me off. Which at this point, this lady was pissing me off, but I was cool. I was keeping my cool. So like I said, family is everything. So he came by. This is not something that was out of the norm. This is something like they have daddy daughter days. They would go to either Family Dollars or Walmart, and he would allow her to shop for what she wanted. So this particular day, he was like, "Man, I'm running late." He was like, "If you don't mind," he was like, "I know you probably don't want to do it, but if you don't mind, could you take me to the barbershop?" And because I didn't want to ruin my baby's day, and she's used to that, I did. So I took him to the barbershop. Now, mind you, I just had on a sundress. I threw it on, and a regular little fitted dress, long. And I'm telling you this for a reason. I'm telling you, it shows shape of my body. So he's looking. So I'm like, hey, you gotta, and I caught myself because I was finna say, you gotta stalk her. Just come on, get in the car. Let me take you on up here and get your hair cut so you can come back and y'all can do you and my baby can do y'all thing. So I'm running out of the house. I got my hair tied up. I ain't really looking the best. I'm running out of the house, so I dropped him off at the barbershop. Now, mind you, I live in the inner city, but mind you, it's still the hood. So we got the little hood marks and all that. So I take him down the street to the barbershop. But something always, he used to tell me back in the day, and my brother used to always say, never go the same route. Never go the same route. So for whatever reason, I didn't go the same way I came to take him. So I'm going to get my blunts. And I did. I do. At the time, yes, I was smoking. uh So I went to the ATM in the little Hood Mart. Mind you, it's called Hood Mart. Okay, it literally is called Hood Mart. But we call it Degrees though. But anyway, I go in there. I'm standing at the ATM, and someone say, look." So I look to my left. She coming through the door. She got a little bitty baby with her. Well, she got a little toddler with her. It looked like it. She got on damn near the same thing as me, y'all. A scarf on her head and damn near the same dress. I ain't lying. Of one of those fitted, wide strap like sundresses. You know what I'm saying? Except mine had stripes, blue and gray stripes, and hers was a different color, but it was stripes. And I'm like, what the fuck? Excuse me, y'all, but this is what I'm thinking. WTF. If you don't like cussing, you gotta excuse me, but this is what I felt. This is what I was feeling. This is what I thought. Long story short, in the back is where they gamble, like, on them little pet machines. They hit the button and spin, and they might win, and they don't, whatever. So, my baby daddy is known for being back there. Because mind you, this is the neighborhood we grew up in. She's not from that neighborhood. So he's known for being there. So I guess she thinks that he's in there because she sees my car. She instantly sees me. She doesn't really take her eyes off me as she's walking to the door to go back there in the back of the store. And I'm looking at her just like she's looking at me. I would like to get my money out. I go get my blunts. And I go to my car. As I'm going to my car, it is a Gray Impala park behind me. But the way the store is made, you can enter in on this side 2 different ways. It's 2 different entrances. But you have to go around the building to go out. Or you can back out and go back, the other way. But the way I was facing was already out. So you can't block me in because I was already facing out. So she politely brushes up against me with her baby now. Mind you, her baby with her. And I don't know if it was a baby, but I'm assuming it was. He had to be at least 3, 4. I don't know. Maybe 3. And I'm looking at the baby. Because at this point, what are you doing? What are you doing? And me, I'm like, you ignorant as hell. So I'm looking at her and she said, I'm sorry. And mind you, don't forgive me how I'm talking, but this is how this lady talking. I'm sorry. I blocked you in. Now I got this face. I said, you good. I politely get in my car. Close the door. Because you dumb, first of all. How you block me in when you behind me? Anyway, like I said, I'm facing the way out. How are you blocking me? Anyway, dumb. So I proceeded and got get out. I pull back up I see that she's following me. So I go another route. Because I don't even want her to know that I took him to get a haircut. Now at this point, I'm confused because this has been maybe over 2 years. So I don't know. I'm confused is you with this girl? Or was y'all just fucking around? Was y'all in a relationship? I don't know the status of what they were doing. I don't know because I never dug into it. I just knew he was cheating and I left. I didn't ask, was that his girlfriend? I didn't ask, was it a cut buddy thing? I just knew you wasn't doing right by me and I left. So I get in my car. I go, like I said, I go another route because I see she following me. So I bust. I know she know where my daddy stay at. Because mind you, like I said, we in the hood. We in the neighborhood. So I goes back around. Hit like I'm finna go to my daddy's house. Boom. Bust a U on her and went another route. So I go to the barbershop. I back in. I'm calling him. I said, I need you to come outside. I need you to talk to me. Because at this point, y'all, I'm pissed. Because now I'm over it. Because she's pulling up, riding by my dad's house. And 2, I used to be at my dad's house because my baby school was directly across the street from there. So I would be at my dad's house a lot. And that's where he would meet to get my baby. So mind you, she never knew where I lived. She always thought I stayed there. So, and we did a lot of stuff at my dad's house. Anyway. And then once upon a time I did. Like I said, I did. But like I said, I had moved. I wasn't there. So I just, family. But anyway, I tell him, he said, all right. He was like, what's up? I was like, you'll find out. So mind you, I don't twist me up with a fatty, okay? He get to the car. Yeah, because I got to hit this thing. So I'm telling him, I'm like, what's up? He was like, what you talking about? I said, let me tell you something. I said, I don't play. I said, I'm very calm and I'm very patient. I said, but one thing about me, I said, I do not play about my family. I said, don't you know that girl just pulled up on me at this store? I said, one thing about it, I'm not finna let her, and I said finna, let her think she finna bully me into anything or whatever she thinks she doing, because what's the point? I said, and if she your girl, I said, you need to have a talk with her about the fact that you still have a little bitty daughter that you need to take care of. If she can't handle that as a woman, then you might need to let her go because her maturity level is a little throw the off. Okay? So mind you, he was like, what? But he looking stupid, like his whole face like, man, this stupid ass girl. She done pulled up in my baby mama house. Blah, 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 blah. This is what he looking like. His whole face like, wah, wah, wah. So now he's sad. Sound like you the one slept with the crazy heifer. So I'm mad, but I'm calming down because I'm chiefing. Okay. So I'm talking to him like, he was like, you think I let somebody hurt y'all? I said, I don't know what you'll do. I really don't care. I ain't trying to guess. It ain't a guessing game. I'm telling you what she ain't about to do. And if she thinks she finna pull up over here, she got something coming for her that she ain't ready for. So it's best you tell her to back the fuck back. Okay? So he say, I'm gonna handle that and I die trying. Or I die trying. Okay. This is his exact words. So long story short, I hashed it. I left it at that. I went in the house, got my baby dress. They went on their way. Here we go. Time went by. The call's still coming. And y'all so crazy because my nose is itching like crazy now. And before I was doing it, wasn't itching at all. But anyway. So, some time went on, y'all. I'm trying to think because a lot happened. Oh, time went on. So, mind you, his birthday, we have what we have called hood days. And so each neighborhood celebrate their hood day. So it's particularly my hood day, but yet I live across the, I'm at my dad's house, which is across the tracks from where I grew up at, which was another hood, which is where my child's father's from. So I'm from this neighborhood, but he was over across the tracks, literally across the tracks. You could walk over the tracks and you'd be in another neighborhood. And we were like rivals back in the day, but you get older, it is what it is. So at this point, my dad has bought a house there, so my dad is there. I don't live there anymore. But I'm at my dad's house, and I have this particular makeup person. She's also my friend, and she always does my makeup. So it's hood day, but she's calling me, and I was like, I don't even know if I really want to go to hood day this year. Now, mind you, hood day is 8/29. 8/29 is guess whose birthday? My child's father. So every year on hood day, I celebrate. I don't celebrate with him. I celebrate it. But anyway, so I didn't go at first. And so I called her and I was like, can you come and do my makeup? She was like, well, I'd be late. She was like, how about you want to go to the horse ranch with me? And I was like, cool, we'll go. So I got myself dressed. I got my baby dressed. And I took my baby with me because whenever it's hood day, I don't take my child with me. Those are functions that I don't take my baby. Those are things that I do by myself. So I was okay with going to the horse ranch because my friend that does my makeup, she was having a family function there, and they was going to be on the horses, and there was a big barbecue, a lot of land, and her little girl was going to be there too. So she came to do my makeup or whatever. And then she came, I'm getting dressed. And mind you, it's nighttime. So I done got dressed, so I come in and she does my makeup. And I'm like, hey girl. So as we sitting there, nothing, she ain't saying nothing. But as time goes by, as we get ready to leave, she said, you ready? And I was like, yeah, cool. And she was asking me, is it anything extra or whatever? I never do any face makeup because I'm allergic. I just really accentuate my eyes and lashes. So I was like, no, I'm good. This is enough. My face is beat enough. Boom, she hollers out. She said, hey, she was like, them chickens outside your door. I said, what chicken? What chickens? Yeah. She said, there's some chickens in a bag out there at the end of your driveway, like in the grass. She said, with the heads cut off. I said, what? So I go outside. Now, mind you, this is my dad's house, but they think I stay here. Oh my God. I go out there, so there are chickens with their heads cut off in a plastic bag. So, okay. Now, this is just going too far, What the fuck? Okay. Again, I say, WTF. So, I'm like, okay, here we go again. So, as we're getting dressed, I go back in the house and I'm like, this is weird. Okay, this is crazy. What is going on? So, mind you, I don't want to tell her what I know because at the time it's embarrassing. But This is also another person that I have proof that these weird things are happening. Not only do I have my brother, I have her. So, y'all, I hope y'all can hear me. So, we get ready to go. We get in her Jeep. She has one of those Jeep Wrangler like Jeeps. So with the big tires. So we ride them in, the girls and her. So we get on the expressway. Now mind you, there's a side over here that's going the opposite way of where we're going. We're going east, they're going back north. As we're getting on, out of nowhere, these sirens come from everywhere, from that side to over this side. They're so loud as if they were literally right beside us. Nothing but sirens. From police to ambulance to fire truck. Every siren you could imagine was going off. And she looked at me and she was like, what? And all of a sudden something said, whoom. Almost as if it came out of nowhere. And if you like past us, the other median is over here. So it's as if we don't know where that car went. We were on the expressway. So mind you, there's other cars. It's a Friday. It's the weekend. All of this started happening. Mind you, I live inner city, so we're literally right by the expressway. So we were just basically getting on the expressway. And all of this was happening, and it was just weird, and we were shocked. And she was like, it shook the car, but we don't even know where the other car went and how it swerved around the other cars. We do not know. I promise you. I wish I could put her on video call right now. She said, you know what? I'm scared. We need to pray. I said, yeah, this is weird. Mind you, we are Christian, but that doesn't mean I don't know about the sacrificed chicken heads. Okay. So after this, proceed on. And here we go again. This is 8/29, his birthday. Chicken with the head cut off. In my daddy yard where they think I live at. Is it a quinkydink or not? Okay. So, y'all, it just gets crazier and crazier because it does not end there. Mind you, I'm still getting the phone calls. Now, mind you, this is about 3-4 years in now. Now I'm like, ain't no way you gang stalking like that. But chase tuned for part 4.